Jason Witten's commitment for the future is to the Cowboys, but not necessarily as a tight end. Mike Fisher reporting from the Star in Frisco. Jason Witten met the media on Thursday, talked about how he knew that this was going to be a difficult road this week, that there'd be bumps in the road this year, I should say, as he comes out of retirement, out of the ESPN broadcast booth, and plays football at least one more time. And maybe it will only be one more time. Witten, in his visit with the media, talked about how he believes that his body is letting him do all the things that he wants to achieve on the field, still thinks that he can run and catch and block the way he expected he could, even in his late 30s. But he also left open the possibility of retirement. He said he doesn't let himself think about that yet. Echoes of Jason Garrett, who doesn't let himself think about his future, he claims. Jason Garrett asked on Thursday, well, so when do you think about your future? And he said, well, I guess in the future. That's funny stuff. Witten was funny too, and I'll get to that in a moment. So Witten is compartmentalizing. That's the word, compartmentalizing his thinking. He's trying to focus on playing Washington, and then he'll glance up at the scoreboard, and then only after that will he think about the possibility of not coming back as a player next year. And the subject of coaching has come up, and it came up again today. I've had a lot of conversations with him about this. It's absolutely what he wants to do in the future. There's no debate about that. But there's certainly been different discussions about at what level he would coach and where he would coach. And while the University of Tennessee, and I don't know their situation right now, they would love to have Jason Witten involved in their program, that's for sure. And I assume so would a lot of other college programs. And I would think there'd be a lot of NFL programs that would like to give Jason Witten his start in coaching. Witten was asked where he would like to start his coaching career, and he said, right here. And he talked about the value of being involved with the Cowboys and the history of being involved in the Cowboys, and it's about all he's ever known, and he loves it. Then someone asked him, after he ended one press conference, and then a group of reporters made him start another one, he was asked about the challenges of being a head coach, period, and then the challenges of being a head coach for America's team, and he addressed all those. And then somebody finally asked him, would you like that job one day? And with that familiar Jason Witten grin, he smiled and walked away, laughing. The answer obviously is you can start out being a tight ends coach or start out being an assistant offensive coordinator, but eventually, sure, you dream about running your own ship someday. I think that's a ways off for Jason Witten, but retirement for Jason Witten as a player might not be a ways off at all.